But let's just jump into some of that contact action. So I know that Rizzo the Rat and Dang Rusty were the two characters that had some context they had to follow up on. Which one of you two wants to call your contact first? Dang? Give me your context. Where are you at when you go and hit up your contact?
Well, after a rousing evening last night, I did need to go home and go to bed. So I went home and did that. Now, we said lunchtime, correct?
Yes.
Was when we were going to meet?
Yeah.
Oof, this is going to be a close one. I definitely woke up at about 11 o'clock.
Okay, right.
Realizing that I needed to go and contact my friends at the Salino, and Barnes firm, my employers, where I do some of my process serving. So I hop in the Flying Tomato and I zoom on over there.
You just zip on by, going as fast as you damn can.
Oh yeah, I put on my it's a relic, but I have one of the old, lights you can put on.
You
top
put a light on top. You've got your handicap thing at the front.
Oh yeah, so I can park. Yeah,
So
I got my.
And what, you drive over there and just like zip right into the spot?
Yeah, well, I mean, I park at across two different handicap spots.
At a jaunty angle.
Can you give me a intuition plus drive test for me, please?
Absolutely.
Because I think you're heading from where you live. You're heading from Brooklyn in the Bushwick area, and you're trying to zoom all the way over to Herald Square, 34th Street. You have an hour before you have to meet up with. An hour or two before you have to meet up with everybody else. And if I'm not mistaken, there's two different contacts you want to hit up. They're not both at Salino, Barnes & Barnes. Is that correct?
Correct. That was one success.
All right, one success. So you, the Flying Tomato, it's a precious car to you, but part of its personality is how it gets dinged up. It gets danged around a little bit.
It does get danged.
Well, let's say you've got you jump a few curbs in a couple places. You get yelled at a couple times. Yeah. But the suspension, it's taken worse. Yeah. And let's say that you
especially when there's two passengers in the car. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. Yeah.
The suspense is killing me.
That's how you test those hydraulics. Yeah. So you so you pull up you're near Herald Square, you're near 34th Street in Manhattan. There is a parking spot, technically. It's in a bus loading zone, but there's no cars in it. And you do have that handicap sign, and it's right in front of Salino, Barnes & Barnes. How do you feel about that?
Oh, it was like it was meant to be.
All right.
Yeah, I pull right in there.
Okay. Yeah, you pull in, and as you're walking in, there's a person on the street who kind of says, "Oh, you can't park there."
I say, "It's okay. I'm a process server."
You're inside the building now, all right? This is one of those pretty ritzy buildings. Salino, Barnes & Barnes. It's been around for a long time. It's evolved. It's changed with the times.
Sure.
The Matrix crash of 2030s really it helped out Salino, Barnes & Barnes. It let them consolidate.
They had a lot of claims.
Yeah, and that that nepotism angle that they really pushed through really helped out. It kept a lot of the prices in-house,
Sure. I mean, after the record-setting course case of Salino v. Barnes, Dawn of Justice, it was when they joined their houses to create the ultimate law firm, I think. We all can be grateful for that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, out front in the security center out front, you've got, your scanners on either side going to the elevators that you need an RFID tag. That's either an employee tag or a visitor sticker to go through. Otherwise, the alarms go off. Mm-hmm. But right in front of you, sitting at the security desk, is your good friend Guard Chunk, who's just right there. He's picking at his fingernails like he loves to do, and you can see by the way he's moving his feet that he's already kicked off his loafers. You just can't see it from your angle, but you know that those toes are playing with the carpet underneath.
Yeah. Can I smell it? Or does he keep it clean?
Hey, if you wanna roll a perception or take a couple successes on that.
Yeah, well, I have a.
I feel read by this character.
Yeah, I'll take a success.
Okay, I think you I don't want to be too presumptuous, but it's possible that you smell the effort of a pumice stone to get off some of those calluses recently in a deep clean.
How's Chunk Scout doing?
How's Chunk? I mean, he's sitting deep, but he's looking comfortable.
Oh, that's my boy.
All right.
So I walk right on up to Chunk. I say, "Hey, Chunk, how you doing, my friend?"
He goes, hello, Mr. Dang. How are you today? He says he puts his nail clipper down. One of his nails still hanging off slightly. He brushes some powdered sugar off his mouth and smiles at you real big. One of his eyes kind of listing a little bit to the left as he looks at you.
Gotta go. I need to go and see our fair employers, either Salino and Salino or Barnes or Barnes.
Well, Barnes isn't here today, but Salino came in early. Something about a water polo accident and a bunch of claims that came through.
Oh, wow. God bless water polo.
Apparently, an AC unit fell in, electrocuted the whole team.
Oh, that is quite the tale, Chunk.
I mean, it might be bad for some people, but it's great for Mr. Salino and Barnes or Barnes.
And Barnes or Barnes. Yeah, well, that's what we want to hear. We're here to help these people. So is it all right, Chunk, if I go on up?
Oh, absolutely, tootly. And prints off a little piece of paper. It's kind of a thick piece of paper. Hands it to you and goes, "That'll get you right through the systems. And, I'm sure you can expect more work after this. They're keeping me flush in pumice stones if they keep having these water polo accidents."
Well, Chunk, that's good to hear. And you enjoyed jelly one on me, and I flick him a quarter.
Yeah, he tries to catch it. He has one of these, and he almost falls out of his chair, gets it, waves it at you. Not sure if you see that, but, yeah.
I wink, and glint my tooth.
He goes, shucks, and goes back to clipping his nails. This time with his teeth. And yeah, there you are. You're at the elevator, all up Salino.
What, the 356th floor?
Yep, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
And, eventually they're going to get to that 365th, so it's a floor for every day of the year, but they're not quite there yet.
Some people think we're at the tippity top. I say we're only halfway up, so...
Well, damn. I mean, that's why they love you. So you get inside Salino. You see Amy Rose right there, of course, sitting in front of the desk. Mm-hmm. You walk in, you hear that ding dong as you walk onto the little mat on the ground that says Salino and Barnes, and then underneath that, painted in, it says and Salino and Barnes.
Yeah.
Injury attorneys.
Yeah.
And Amy looks at you and goes, "Oh, well, Mr. Dang, we weren't expecting you today. But of course, we could always find work for you."
Oh, yeah, that would be wonderful, Amy. I also have a job prospect I need to talk to with Salino, if I might.
Well, I'll look to see if he's busy. And she leans down and starts moving through an augmented reality display as you see behind Mr. Salino coming out of the bathroom with his tie tucked into his pants, with a cup of coffee and a donut in his hands.
I wave to Salino.
He looks around as if he's been, caught doing something bad, and he goes, "Oh, dang! Ha! Good to see you, my boy! We don't have any jobs for you right now. What are you doing here? We didn't call you in."
"Oh, Salino, it's I actually might have something for you. I'm always on the prowl trying to help you folks out. So I was wondering if we could step into your office."
"Well, I'm flush with water polo incidents in the morning, but I can set you up with Nigel."
No, I'm gonna roll persuasion on this.
All right.
To try and charm him. That's gonna be a hot 3.
All right, you got a hot 3. I glitched. So, so at your insistence of not speaking to Nigel, blustered, he goes, "Oh!" And he drops his donut, but into his coffee, which he then looks down and goes, "Oh." Fortuitously, he goes, "Well, all right, dang. I guess I could spare several moments. I hope this is about water polo because I've got water polo on the mind."
"Oh yes, it's water polo adjacent."
Goes, well, that's excellent, he says, pulling his tie out of his pants and untucking some of his shirt as he goes, attempting to tuck it back in as he walks you into his office and pulls the blinds, scoots around to the back of his office, and points out some of the new autographed baseball cards that he has in his display off to the right, warning you not to touch them with your dirty fingers.
That's fair. My fingers are quite dirty, and they are quite a piece of merchandise. I take a seat in front of his desk.
All right. He goes, "Well, what can I help you with? I'm a very busy man, of course.
Yes,
as you
of course. I was wondering, Mr. Salino, have you ever had need of Lockhart security?"
Well, I've dealt with them many times. Many incidents involving collateral damage. We've won none of those suits, but we've taken many people's money in the attempt.
That's great to hear. I was wondering, have you ever heard of one convicted felon needing to have an entire 24-person team of Lockhart? That'd be an expensive run, right?
It'd be extraordinarily expensive. This must be one extremely cool person.
Right, and I was thinking it might be a good opportunity. You could, this person, he could be wrongly convicted. He could have a personal injury against Lockhart. This could be real money for you. Think about the clients, if they could put it up against Lockhart, what you could take from them.
You're saying a full complement of Lockhart security.
24.
24! His tie, shoots up and then shoots back down. He goes, it's an E-tie, monomeric tie. I can't pronounce it, but it's a new tie. It judges the emotions of the room and it emulates accordingly. It costs a lot of money. I will say, 24 Lockhart security, why, that could be as much as 2, perhaps 3 polo teams all going down in a single flight.
That's what I'm saying. You were talking about polo cash. Now, what I'm thinking is, so he's coming through New York. He's only going to be here for 3 hours on the Amtrak. I was thinking we could maybe get you a meeting.
I'd love to have a meeting. Where is he going to be?
He's going to be at Penn Station. Beautiful building.
Just Penn Station. That is a beautiful building. Okay, so, what more details do you have? He pulls out his AR, starts tapping on it, throws it away, and then takes out a pen and paper and starts jotting down in giant script. He writes Penn Station, fills up the page, turns to the next page.
I'm going to say leave Friday open. It's going to be on...
Tomorrow, okay? Leave it open? All right.
Leave Friday open. We don't have I'll have a...
Amy, am I doing anything on Friday? I can't hear her in here. I forgot I got this room soundproofed.
Leave Friday. I'm going to get you an exact time soon.
Okay.
We're only going to have a 3-hour window to be able to make this happen. But I'm going to hit you up throughout the day. We'll get it set up. We're going to get you in there, and we're going to make you that 3 polo type of money.
I'm going to take a shower tonight. This is so exciting. Should I, you know what, but just between you and me, I've needed a win for a long time. Can you not tell Barnes and Barnes about this?
Celino, you know me. I'm a Celino. I'm not a Barnes and/or Barnes.
I've been eating medium soups for quite a while, and I'd like to go back to large.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, keep me in the loop. I would absolutely love to force my way in and make some money off of this person's,
horrible circumstance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know. I know nothing about... Is there anything I can look up on my end?
If you please. I mean, I can give you some more information, and I don't feel like Can I give him the information I have?
Just list it off.
That it's Lockhart, the
Lockhart Security,
Aerospace and Psychiatry. These are the people coming from Michigan, going to Florida, everything holds over. You could do your research, but I'll have more for you.
And the prisoner number.
And 0496.
0496.
Yeah, and see what you can find. I'm going to try and get some more information for you too, but I think it's a good claim.
It sounds like a wonderful claim. I think I'm going to go home early today, just because I'm so excited about this.
It's not even the crack of noon. You get out of here.
Shall we take the elevator together?
Oh, I would love that. They play that song I like.
And you leave out together, and as you're going, you find a fully battle armored up member of the NYPD LLC with a assault rifle strapped to their back, a taser on one side, and a club in their hand, writing a parking ticket to you. But Celino runs up, recognizing, of course, the tomato.
The flying tomato.
And runs up and gets into an argument, claiming a threat to sue the city. That goes on for quite long enough, and then Celino gives you a wink as you get into the car, and then asks, "Can I get a ride home?"
I will drive Celino home. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Where does Celino live? He probably...
Well, the former Upper East Side.
Yeah.
Now it's called the Upper East Side of the East Side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I check on that.
Call your contact. All right.